Well, I don't mind giving this next organisation all the time in the world on the program, the New South Wales State Emergency Service. And you might not be aware that this is actually the National Volunteer Week. It's being celebrated across Australia right through this week, through until Sunday, recognising and paying tribute to the more than 6 million Australians who donate their time to assist their communities each year. And here in New South Wales, the New South Wales SES, they do a terrific job. They want to celebrate this by saying thanks a million to their wonderful New South Wales SES volunteers who help protect their local community every single day. And we have online the SES Hawkesbury Unit Deputy Controller Dave King, who is quite a story. In fact, he's been part of the New South Wales SES as a volunteer since 1977, when he joined the service as a 16-year-old. Dave, it's a great pleasure to have you on the program. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Andrew.
Well, that would make you a prime contender, would it not, for the National Volunteer of the Year, I would think. You've certainly devoted a large portion of your life to the New South Wales SES.
Probably, good on 36 years, but, mate, I'm typical of many of our volunteers right around Australia.
Well, what was your motivation in the first place as a 16-year-old? I mean, teenagers are thinking about other things, girls and football and getting out and all the rest, but you decided to devote some time to the SES.
Well, I probably had started at a good place. I actually started with the Scouts, and going through the Scouts, I needed to do a badge. I had to join either the Bushfire Brigade or the SES, and at age 16, I went along to the local SES.
All right, well, take us through the process. What happened from there?
Well, they certainly welcomed me on board, and they gave us some basic training, and geez, back in those days, it was a good old civil defence, and we did a range of knotting and lashings and learning how to do field kitchens, and I got the bug, and basically 36 years later, I'm still there.
Now, I understand, Dave, that it's not just you that's involved with the SES out Hawkesbury way, but you've in fact basically signed up your entire family.
Oh, I certainly have. The good wife joined a good number of years ago with me, and certainly as soon as the children turned of age, each of them joined the unit, and they're both active members in the unit. And look, a number of our guys have their children in the unit, so we each leave their legacy.
Well, Dave, just can you take us through for our listeners and myself the process when there is an emergency to deal with, and how that it all comes about and you're on call, and how quickly that you're sent out to do your job?
Well, there's two sides. We have SES volunteers around the state that are there for our primary role of storm damage and flood rescue. And normally someone in need rings the 132-500 number, and the local unit gets called out to help. The unit that I'm in out in the Hawkesbury also has another role, in that we are the primary rescue unit for that area. So our unit does all the road crashes, vertical rescues, swift water rescues, animal rescues, all through the Hawkesbury district. There, if someone rings 000, the 000 operator determines it's a rescue, goes through the police coordinator, and our unit gets called out.
I can imagine that camaraderie is a big thing about this. There would be a social element to it, would there not? I mean, you do wonderful work and very hard work and very gruelling work, but there would also be a real gain in the mateship part?
Oh, look, certainly. Every volunteer organisation around Australia has that element of comradeship and mateship, and certainly our unit's no different. And I've got my mates. They're the guys that I go do rescues with. They're my best friends, and we have a whole social group, and we do go out as a unit every few months to sort of, with the wives and friends and families and celebrate what we've done over the last months. It's just good fun.
Well, David, as I said right at the top, great pleasure to have you on the show. I've got no dramas if we talk about the good work of the New South Wales SES. I hope on behalf of our listeners that we don't have any reason to call you out, but it's great to know if we do have an emergency that you are there to help. And I'll say thanks a million to you guys today on TUE.
Appreciate that, Andrew. Thank you.
Good on you, Dave. And that is National Volunteer Week for the New South Wales SES. And what a man, hey? Dave King, good story, and the whole family involved with the New South Wales SES.